Good evening, everyone. Here's the day-end market roundup for the Colombo Stock Exchange on November 6, 2025, brought to you by Sinfin Securities. The All-Share Price Index, ASPI, advanced by 158.99 points, closing at 23,112.48, marking a gain of 0.69%. Meanwhile, the S&P SL20 index, which tracks the top 20 companies, also moved higher, rising 60.98 points to close at 6,310.26, reflecting a 0.98% increase. Overall, the market sentiment remained upbeat, supported by buying interest across several blue-chip counters. In today's market highlights, the total market capitalization stood at 8,241.24 billion rupees, reflecting the overall strength of the Colombo Stock Exchange. The total market turnover for the day was 6.06 billion rupees, indicating active trading across multiple sectors. Meanwhile, total crossings amounted to 952.39 million rupees, with the highest crossings recorded in LAU GFS Gas and Hamas Holdings, showing strong investor participation in these counters. In terms of investor participation, domestic investors dominated market activity, accounting for 5,740.98 million rupees, or about 95% of total purchases. Foreign investors contributed 321.91 million rupees, making up the remaining 5% of buying activity. On the sales side, domestic investors recorded 5,702.89 million rupees, representing 94% of total sales, while foreign sales were relatively modest at 360.01 million rupees, or just 6% of the total. Now let's take a look at the top gainers of the day. Leading the list today is Sankadagala Finance, which saw a strong upward movement during the session. Next, Bogala Graphite Lanka also posted impressive gains, reflecting renewed investor interest. Kotmail Holdings followed closely, recording a healthy price increase. Meanwhile, Laxapana and Mercantile Shipping Company rounded off the top gainers list, both showing notable upward momentum in today's trading. Conversely, here are the top losers of the day. Kerner House Global Solutions led the list of decliners, experiencing a drop in its share price. Hunter & Company followed, recording a moderate decline during the session. SMB Finance also saw downward movement, reflecting selling pressure from investors. Meanwhile, Greentech Energy and Capital Alliance Holdings closed lower, rounding off today's list of top losers. Now let's look at the top positive contributors to the ASPI for the day. Sankadagala Finance took the lead as the highest positive contributor, driving the index upward. Sunshine Holdings also added solid support to market gains, followed by Colombo Dockyard, which continued its positive momentum. Meanwhile, John Keells Holdings and CT Holdings made notable contributions, further strengthening overall market performance. Finally, let's take a look at the top negative contributors to the All-Share Price Index for the day. Diesel and Motor Engineering led the list of negative contributors, weighing down on the index. John Keells Hotels also recorded a slight decline, followed by Melstacorp, which showed mild weakness in today's trading. Meanwhile, LOLC Holdings plc featured twice among the top negative contributors, reflecting its notable impact on the overall index movement. Thank you for joining today's market roundup, brought to you by Sinfin Securities, your trusted investment partner.